Today is a wonderful day we've all been waiting for. The formal launch of the book, Arbitration and Dispute Resolution in Nigeria, Practice and Procedure. This is Moonbeam TV hosting the red carpet. Do you actually believe that the author has done a great job?
Yeah, he has. It's been really hard work from the review. You know, we've not read the book, but the reviewer explained a little of what the book is about, and it's really, I had to get it because I was impressed actually.
Can you tell us if you're actually satisfied with what happened in there?
Yes, yes, of course, because as well described, the book is a masterpiece. Captures what it takes in dispute resolution. In fact, the entire gathering came to a conclusion that most of our matters ought not to come to the court for judgment, and rather to explore alternative means of resolution, which the book has given practical solution to. All the dignitaries, everyone that participated, is all in agreement with this fact.
And in 2004, he took his distinguished place as the overall best student and winner of the Justice Bola Ajibola Prize on International Commercial Arbitration. This meritorious award propelled the Nigerian Institute of Chartered Arbitrators to establish a branch of the institute in Bayelsa State.
Do you think the author has actually done a great job?
He has done so, and he has also encouraged several of us to be chartered arbitrators. I started with the London one, the UK one, but he encouraged me to be involved in the Nigerian one so that we can get job within. Because the UK one, like the former president had said, most of arbitration work are done outside Nigeria, while the job itself is within. So we are trying to encourage most of the arbitrators, particularly the Nigerian arbitrators, to be fully involved. And that's what this book has.
All right, so are you sure it will actually do a lot in arbitration and in law?
Of course, definitely it will. The difference is this. When people have resources like this, they're able to do further research on their causes, on their work. We need more materials. These materials are impactful. They're full with, experiences, things that have happened in the past. And we need those experiences, those history to make the feature as well. So definitely it will. Are you satisfied?
Well, I assured you before we started, and from the onset of the program, everybody in attendance will attest to the fact that it was a wonderful program. I'm personally satisfied and happy with the attendance. So,
okay, are you assuring the viewers that this book that will sell, people will actually buy it? The universities, the judges, the lawyers, the arbitrators, are you telling us that from what you saw inside, it will sell?
Yes. Our leader, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, had said it all. He gave a vivid explanation of how to settle cases out of court. And so this book is a very credible guide to whosoever that will have scores to settle. And of course the universities or the academia, it's a guide, it's a wonderful tool for everybody to read and understand and possibly practice.
He is a chartered arbitrator, a traditional ruler who has applied alternative means to dispute resolutions back in the community. He has made all efforts to putting this piece together. He is also a seasoned writer. Also, having listened to the review of the book further elucidated the very need of this book. And this book will serve for businesses, institutions, and individual means of alternative dispute resolution. This book is a piece that everyone should have. On behalf of myself and the Azitel Group of Companies, I hereby launch this book with a sum of 2 million naira.
With me here is the Secretary to His Royal Majesty, the author of this book. So please, can you tell us your experience while he was writing this book?
Okay, he was inspired by, first of all, the flair for arbitration. He really wanted the public to get to know what arbitration is all about and settling dispute out of court. And initially he was like, he wanted it to just be a pamphlet, something very short. But while he started writing, he looked at it that there are several books people have written, but nobody has really gone into details on what arbitration really is in a wider scope. So he decided to make it big, and it came out this way. It wasn't easy, it was stressful. Sometimes we fell ill, he fell ill. Sometimes he asked himself, can I finish the book? But something just keeps striving. He had a lot of challenges. Sometimes I would just look at him, I would be feeling for him. But somehow God helped him, God kept him alive, and the book came out a success.
Tell us your experience from this.
I think it was a colorful and very successful event. I had the privilege of reading the profile of the author, and which is to say that I took perhaps the longest time on stage. And ultimately, I believe that the purpose for which the book is written has, to a large extent, been achieved. From the testimonies given by those who gave goodwill messages, I was struck particularly by the comments of the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, who, underscored the fact that you don't have to take your case to court all the time. There are alternative ways of resolving disputes. And the judge, Matilda, her Lordship Matilda Yemiaye, also underscored that in the days in which we live do not require litigations anymore. The world is moving away from court resolutions to arbitration, outside court resolution of the issues. And I think that's very, very important, and it's a big plus for every one of us, and we should give kudos to the author for conceiving of this book.
Okay, are you confidently and proudly recommend this book to the targeted buyer?
Oh yes. I would suggest that everyone who has a dispute of one kind or the other should get a copy and understand that you don't have to go to court all the time. There is an institute. There are authorities who can handle cases outside the court process.
Do you really think that this book will help Nigeria as a nation in settling disputes in various degrees and categories?
Well, to say or to ask whether this will help Nigeria in resolving or settling disputes in alternative form is more or less asking whether the daylight will assist people in seeing their way. It's quite apt, and the book is coming from no other than a person who has hands in the practice of arbitration. He's someone I know very well. I've been on a panel with him at several instances, and he has shown himself not just worthy of it, but fit and proper to put pen down on paper on a topic as very tidy as what he has presented to the public today. So, in effect, it will go a very long way in settling and assisting in the settlement of disputes in Nigeria.
Are you convinced? Can you proudly tell the public that, or whether the author has carved a niche for himself?
The author is a known name when it comes to alternative dispute resolution. He is a fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Chartered Arbitrators. He has taught arbitration. He has taught over, 1,000 students to say the least. And he not only teaches, he has been practicing it. So he has carved a niche, and so this is a book that must be owned
by everybody in dispute resolution in Nigeria and beyond.
This is the author, the great royal author, who gathered all of us here today, including the former president of Nigeria, in the person of His Excellency Ebele Goodluck Jonathan. Sir, are you satisfied with what happened in there?
Thank you. I'm very much satisfied with the level of turnout and the show of appreciation for the scholarly work.
Okay. Now, with this thing you have done, are you convinced? In fact, are you motivated to do more? Because there's a saying that if you appreciate someone who does something good, you're encouraging the person to do more. Are you moved to go into more research at this time, at this stage, and at this age?
Obviously, the question is the affirmative. When you do a good job and people commend you, it gives you that inspiration and motivation to do more. So I intend to, after this, go into other area of research to do more.
It's been wonderful hosting today's red carpet. Like I promised you earlier, we're going to have lots of dignitaries, and by God's grace, we'll have it. This is how far we can go today. Follow us up on social media. For your events, please do well to contact Moonbeam TV. Thank you.